Welcome back, y'all. Appreciate y'all stopping by. This video, I wanted to do kind of tribute thing maybe about books that really touched me or really, my favorite books, I'll say. My personal favorites. All right, so the books that hold a special place in my heart are number one, Left Behind. I have all the hardbacks of all 12 except for the first one because they changed the cover and I don't want the new cover of the first one and the old covers of all the other, but that's a whole nother thing. But Left Behind, really dope series. Definitely big part of my reading. Let's see. Boom. Lord of the Rings. Yeah, I got the movie cover book. I want to get a new one. But the inside is the same. And Lord of the Rings is a phenomenal series, of course. And I love it. Another one is Boom, Circle series. This book is all beat up. I've read it so much. But this is the first three books. Then they got Green, which is right there. That's the fourth book, Green. Red, Black, and White, or Black, Red, and White. Ted Dekker, amazing author. I love this series. One of my favorites. Another one is, nope, not that. Eric Jerome Dickey. Gideon series, more specifically. Love his writing. Actually, the first Eric Jerome Dickey book I read was Milk in My Coffee. And I was hooked from that book to his writing. Then we have Harry Potter. Harry Potter, of course. I got the whole series, of course. So you can see up there. Love Harry Potter. All these books have held special meaning to me. And then we got Eragon, which he really is the first book that introduced me to Dragon Riders. Then I went back and I read the Perm books. But this, when I read this, I thought it was amazing. But then I read this. And I realized that he got a lot of stuff from him. Now, that's not a knock. I mean, there's really nothing totally new in this world to write about. Everything's been done. You just got to put your own spin on it. And while this is a dragon writing book, and this, to the point I'm at, I think I finished 3 books, this is the Wheel of Time series, for those that don't know. It's an awesome series so far. But one is a Dragon Riders book, and one is totally different. But it seems like he pulled a lot of stuff from that first book, his first book and that first book, which I never knew. So while I still love the Eragon series, which honestly, the Eragon series is one of the main reasons why I wrote Xanthia. Because I love dragons, and that book made me love dragons even more. So I guess Robert Jordan inspired Christopher Paolini, and they both inspired me, I guess you could say. But my favorites out of all of these, of course, would be, and you see there's so much, it's so diverse, because you got Christian fiction, These are Christian fiction. You got, I don't really want to say urban, but this is totally different. This is assassin, real world stuff with a little spice in it. You got YA fantasy. I guess you could put, this is YA fantasy too, young adult fantasy. And then you have, I guess, epic fantasy. And I also like, I have some Stephen King books, and I also have Stephen King books, stuff like that. So my reading is kind of diverse, but I tend to stick to only certain authors, which I need to step out more. I just discovered Brandon Sanderson. He's a good author also, of course. R.A. Salvatore, I'm just getting into him. So yeah, these books are books that really mean something to me. So thanks for listening. And hopefully one day my books will mean something to y'all.